Now joined live by Mike Wilson. He's the CEO of Catastrophic Creations, creating thoughtful cat furniture. We're getting a look at some of that furniture behind you. Good morning, Mike. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you so much, Emily.
Yeah, glad to have you. So first tell me, you have to have a love of cats to have gotten into this business. Kind of give me some background on your love of cats.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually allergic to cats, which is kind of funny.
Wow.
But I it started in 2013. We got our first two cats and then just started building random stuff for them. So we started with the Indiana Jones style cat bridge, like what's back there, and then kind of expanded to shelves and random stuff. And just after seeing how the cats reacted to it, we decided to make it into a business. So it's been a blast.
Wow, we're playing some video now. That's maybe the music that you heard, but we're seeing some of these really cool creations. Now, that's amazing. I want to talk a little bit more about your cat allergy. You are able to work around that to still have cats be part of your life, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. At
Yeah.
one point we had four cats, so
Oh, wow.
the allergies were more so when I was younger, and I do take Claritin and stuff, but I was
Gotcha.
very uneasy initially about getting cats. I was kind of talked into it, so, but I'm happy I did.
Well, I'm sure a lot of cat owners are happy that you were talked into it as well, because it is the reason behind you coming up with this. Why did you feel there was a need for a different kind of cat furniture?
Yeah. When we got our first two cats, initially it was just trying to build them out of space. We were living in a two-bedroom apartment and there wasn't a lot of room. So it just started with trying to utilize walls to bring them some of that enrichment that they'd have outdoors, like scratching, climbing trees, and stuff like that. Looking online and not being able to find cat shelves and cat hammocks for the walls weren't really a thing in 2013.
And I know that's something that many people are needing, having to deal with living in a small space, but you still have your favorite furry friend and you want something for them. So is this really who that's targeting, who you're catering this furniture to, people who are in small spaces and don't have room for the typical scratching posts that we'll see inside homes for cats?
Yeah, I think that's a large portion of it is being able to free up that floor space. But also, in the US, there's a lot of overweight cats, and it's nice for cats to be indoors, but they lose a lot of the enrichment that they have outdoors. Me personally, I didn't want to have kind of the bulkier floor standing cat trees. And so the cat wall's a nice way to promote exercise, have them scratching and not scratching furniture around the house, and kind of keeping them more active in general. So, yeah,
Absolutely.
it
Well,
kind
it's
of
really cool
tackles a
as
bunch.
yeah, well, what's really cool is as we chat here, people might be surprised to know the headquarters for this company is in Grand Rapids. Now, are you originally from the area? Tell us your story there.
I'm from a small town about 30 minutes from Ann Arbor. I ended
Okay.
up moving to Portland and we started the business in Portland, Oregon, but then moved back to Grand Rapids in, I think, 2017. So shortly after starting the company.
Well,
But
kind of tell me
yeah.
about the process of creating these cool pieces of furniture that you're doing for the cats. About how long does it take? Is that something that's all you? Like, are you designing, building, start to finish? What is that process like?
Yeah. For the first like 10 years, we were building all the stuff. I do the designs for it, and then we kind of just put up the designs around the house and see how the cats react to them
Wow.
and what's been a hit and what's not. And it's come in handy because in the past we had four cats with very different personalities. So it's kind of seeing what to move forward with. And then I think in 2020, we ended up getting manufacturing partners that do just the wooden pieces, and then everything gets shipped to Grand Rapids, and we do all the assembly and shipping and everything from there.
So testing it out with live cats on the
Yeah.
spot. I also want to talk about your passion for innovation. That's something that runs in the family, if I'm understanding correctly.
Yeah, my grandpa was an inventor. Yeah, a really successful one. It's nice to be doing something that's kind of following that same path.
Yeah, and you've certainly found some success. You have multiple patents for your designs. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we had I think I was interested in design. I went to school for graphic design, but my first patent I think was between the age of 18 and 20 for some clock thing that I never ended up launching. But with the cat furniture, we were worried because we were getting a lot of attention for the furniture early on to at least get patents covering how the furniture works together. It's a modular design so that you can start off small and then build on over time. Or if a cat pees on a piece of canvas or something like that, you can easily switch it out or wash it. So it was important, yeah, to get protection on all that stuff for sure.
Well, really functional pieces of furniture for the cats as well. So, how
Yeah.
have the public been reacting to this so far? I mean, this is something that's gone viral. So, talk about the journey of Catastrophic Creations and how far it's come.
Yeah, we started it started like I said as a hobby. We were in a two-bedroom, three-story apartment, and then we were using the second bedroom, and the other founder, Megan Hanneman, her dad's chop saw at the time, just in that second bedroom to create the stuff. And it was nice because when we initially launched it, we did it on Etsy to where you only have to pay 20 cents, you show your product, and then we had like a processing time of 3 weeks or something like that. So we'd take the sale, go buy it, and build it. It took us probably a week or two. Um, and then we just grew from there. Then it was a one-car garage. Then the next year it was a two-car garage, and we're in like our third facility right now. So it has been exciting seeing a lot of growth around the way.
Yeah, that is amazing to hear about that growth. And again, we've been playing parts of one video that you created showing the cats playing in the furniture. We're seeing a cat behind you as well.
Yeah.
How have these videos done online? How have people reacted to these products?
We've gotten really good reviews kind of across the internet. We've been really happy, and it's rewarding to come into work and then get those messages from people explaining that their cats are either totally into it or it's solving issues around their house. We have a customer service team that helps come up with a design for your wall if you share a picture. So, and then design it based on whatever issues you're trying to tackle for the cat. So the customer service kind of works with the customer along the way until the furniture's up and a hit in their home. So,
Wow, that
yeah,
is a really cool
yeah.
feature to have someone work with your specific space to get the piece that works perfectly for you and your cat. Mike, I really appreciate your time this morning. Such unique pieces of furniture for our furry friends. We know how much we love those. Thank you again for joining us live.
Yeah, thank you so much, Emily.